For Hull City tonight, they make 3 changes to the team which was beaten by Blackburn Rovers. They've gone with 1 change in their backline. Baxter is the goalkeeper. Brandon Fleming gets his first start since April. Jacob Greaves is moved back into centre-half alongside Tobias Figueiredo and Cyrus Christie at right-back. Ryan Woods and John Michael Seri continue to sit in the midfield. Ozan Tufan comes in the number 10 role. Slater pushed to the left. Doherty stays on the right. And Oscar Estepinian replaces Ryan Longman up top. The bench for the Tigers is Matt Ingram, Louis Coyle, Alfie Jones, who drops out as well, Dugan Sinek, Ryan Longman, Sean McLaughlin and Dimitrios Pelkas. Throw-in taken on that far side quickly. Ball's worked back to Lenihan. Lenihan to Fry. Working it out of the defence with Smith. Smith on the halfway line. Forward the ball goes to Akpom. Akpom trying to get away from Greaves. Clever ball into Jones. He's behind Fleming. Jones in the area. Cuts back across the area. Akpom will take it on. Goes wide of the target. Best chance for Middlesbrough so far this evening.
That was a great chance, wasn't it? For Chuba Akpom. Good play initially from Isaiah Jones on this right hand side. It's twice he's got in behind Brandon Fleming. Got to be wary of that. You know, he's back in the team, Brandon Fleming, tonight. He's got to get back that defensive mode back on quickly. He's getting high and wide in an attacking sense, but he's got to be switched on defensively as well, because Jones looks like he's going to be making them runs behind him. I think we've looked at our best when we've actually been brave and really pressed on them triggers in that high third. You know, when Middlesbrough are trying to play out from the back with the goalkeeper, with the centre backs, we've looked really dangerous, and it gets the crowd behind us when we really give a good press on that.
Well, Doherty nipping in, winning the ball back right on cue. Here come the Tigers. Oscar into the area, takes a shot on. It goes wide of the target to the left of Stefan's goal. It travelled higher and wider as it went, but Doherty taking the invitation to say, do you know what, I'm going to have a go, I'm going to have a tackle. And he prized the ball, and Hull City tried to capitalise on that little bit of space which has been so little in this first half. And now they're trying to build away as Christie finds Woods. He tries to lift the ball casually. Middlesbrough have it back. Akpom, wide area on the left, tries to get around Christie, and he's ridden the challenge again there, this time of Ryan Woods. Akpom crosses into the area. Jones was waiting with his foot back in the trigger position, ready to volley. He's got the ball in the area now, but he's got 2 in front of him in black and amber. He rolls the ball back to Howson, in turn goes wide to Smith. A deflected cross into the net. Middlesbrough score. Chuba Akpom doesn't celebrate. You just sort of knew, didn't you, that one of the 2 former Tigers was going to pounce at the MKM Stadium, and Akpom, 6 years on from his tenure at Hull City as a player, comes back to haunt them.
Yeah, he doesn't miss this time, Akpom. Inviting cross from Tommy Smith. Takes a wicked deflection, doesn't he? Tobias Figueiredo just loses him at the back post. He's just on his own there just to guide that header into the bottom corner. He does brilliantly in the build-up as well on that far side. Some brilliant bit of individual skill. And he gets his reward finally, Akpom, with a little bit of luck, like I say, from the cross. But he puts Middlesbrough 1-0 in front.
And play goes on, but I don't think there seems to be too much wrong with the tackle from a Middlesbrough point of view. Greaves dives in on halfway, misses the ball, which now sets Smith free on the right. Jones is unmarked. Smith helps it on to Jones. Another deflected cross. Akpom rolls it across his body. Now for Giles on the left. Will fire it across. Spilt by Baxter in the 6-yard box. Akpom tried to get onto it. Greaves was in the middle of the pair of them as an extra layer of protection to the goal line.
Yeah, it was a good counter-attack, you know. We're on the attack here with Tufan down this left-hand side, and then within, 10 seconds, Middlesbrough up our side again on this right-hand side. Heavily involved again. Isaiah Jones looking to get that switch of play in across the 18-yard box, ends up with Giles, strikes it in, good save off Baxter, and Akpom again trying to get on the ends of things.
And Doherty tucking in to try and support Christie in that defensive ambition. Seri will play the ball back to Figueiredo, and now with Jacob Greaves bringing the ball up to the midpoint of his own half. Infield to Seri. Seri just twists away from Marcus Force, who's been the furthest forward of the 2-man partnership up front. Down the line the ball goes. Christie. Giles eventually gets across, but the ball goes in. Looking to Oscar. Got the touch. Saved well by Stefan. He got a lot of power on it. Oscar Estepinian didn't find a corner, but that is the key moment for Hull City to build on.
Yeah, it's brilliant play from Oscar. That's what he wants. You know, he said it first off. When we get the ball in the box, it's a good ball from Christie.
Hull City wrestle the ball back into their possession though in the middle of Middlesbrough's half. Doherty sideways to Christie. Christie 25 yards out. A little run into the area, takes a shot. It's pushed away by the Middlesbrough defence. Woods to Seri. 3 immediately in front of him in white. Seri trying to play it through to Doherty. Not the kindest touch from him on the right foot. But Woods finds Christie out wide. He cuts inside on the edge of the area. Shoots at goal. Hacked away by the visitors. Seri again. Seri! Great shot! Hits the post and goes wide. That's the spark that might give Hull City the impetus now to go on and create more opportunities.
Oh, it's a good effort from Seri. He just, once he gets composed, he just moves his body and just finds that angle and just whips it around the defence of Middlesbrough, and it just hits that bottom left hand corner of the post. Good effort.
Stefan, Oscar trying to charge down. The goalkeeper gets the ball away. It goes over Figueiredo's head. He can recover the situation though. Greaves again bellowing at the linesman as Cynic back heels it. Comes off the Middlesbrough defender according to the crowd, and Middlesbrough get the throw in, but Cynic is going to win it back high. Now across to Doherty. Doherty past halfway. Christie. The fans are roaring now as Hull City maraud forward. Christie in the area. A chance to shoot. Bobbles up and in! The celebrations from everybody in black and amber tell you everything. Hull City grab an equaliser. It has a touch of fortune about it, but Cyrus Christie will not care.
Oh, and it's rightly deserved as well. You know, we've been building momentum over this last 5 or 10 minutes. The substitutes have made a big impact in that, and it's great to see Cyrus Christie really gallop on. Probably 2 or 3 times now. They started the second half, and he gets his rewards this time. A little bit fortunate as well with the deflection, a bit like the Middlesbrough goal, but who cares? It lands in the corner of the goal, and we're back in it.
Will Giles find anyone in white? As he will deliver left-footed. It's a poor delivery from him, but the ricochet has found its way nicely to Howson, who in turn finds Jones, delivers to the back post, headed across by Lenihan. Surely it's gone in. It has gone in. Dean Whitestone blows his whistle, and now the pandemonium is in the Middlesbrough end. Lenihan turned it home. It might go down as an own goal, but Lenihan led the attack. Hull City headed it away. It was reclaimed on the edge of the box, delivered by Jones, who is such a threat. It's proved to be there. Middlesbrough back in front 2 minutes after being pegged back level.
And it's so disappointing, you know. It comes from that free kick that we've just been speaking about, gives Middlesbrough an opportunity to put in the box, which I don't believe was a free kick, and now they get the goal. You know, whoever scored it, it looked like it might have been an own goal. Lenihan's run away claiming it, and Middlesbrough find themselves back in front.
Hackney on halfway. Now Riley McGree. Doherty still full of energy, trying to press. The press is handed over to Pelkas as Middlesbrough work it along their back line. Fry heading over to the right hand side. Plays it to Jones, who links up with Howson, the captain of Middlesbrough. Into the centre again for Akpom. Clever turn. Spots a lovely pass to Ryan Giles. Giles is in the area. A chance to cut back. Oh, it's gone in! Ryan Giles! Wrong foot's Baxter. That should be it. Just over 10 to play. Ryan Giles side foots it in the end effortlessly into the back of the net, but I think a deflection was his friend, and Middlesbrough look home and dry now. A few Hull City fans sense it. They're heading for the exits, and Middlesbrough are heading for just their 3rd win at the MKM Stadium. Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 3.
And it's another goal of misfortune, isn't it? You know, another deflection, goes under Baxter, should do better. Good build-up play though, you've got to give it to Middlesbrough on that right hand side, figuring it out, getting little give and goes. Akpom getting the turn in there and finding Giles sprinting forward on this left hand side. He just gets it out of his feet, keeps it low. I think he's actually looking to cross the ball, and like I say, a bit of misfortune, takes deflection, goes under back step and nestles in the back of our net.
It's now a case of any opportunity Hull City get, they have to score from, as Seri slides, loses possession. Middlesbrough are on their way here. Past halfway with Jones, there's two to his right. Jones holding on to it for as long as he can. Ryan Giles, wide of the target. Middlesbrough should have made it 4-1. They should have been even further out of sight. They were on the break, and it all came from Hull City trying to play it short from their own corner.